Okay, good luck, have fun. Looks like everything has been ironed out. And races are ready to go now. Chef Mayhem, our representative of the Gold Kid here, fighting Ocre, who has going on a challenge rampage. On 1-1, there will be leather armor for Chef. Ocre going for a bloodshot kill, but it will fail. There are extra bombs right there, so Chef will be able to claim one for free. Guaranteed, I mean. Don't have to get lucky. As a Ring of Pain for Ocre, this is already a pretty solid build. Little damage blood lunge there. Okay, Ocre will take Shrine of Pain. Down to half a heart. Heals one of it back up, gets cheese. Not too much out of the Shrine of Pain, was only able to activate it 3 times. And that is a map in the shop for Ocre. Chef just opting to move on from 1-2. Yes, definitely. Getting Protection Charm is a pretty solid find. We're getting walled out by tier 2 walls. We'll just use Bloodra. Meanwhile, Chef is going for a Shriner kill, which will work out. That may have just been only for the map. Using Heart Transplant for a quick path to the exit, which is fine. I've seen way too many Heart Transplant uses that have just caused more harm than help. So, just in Heart Transplant safe like that is perfectly fine. Meanwhile, on Ocre's side has Roof Dig at the moment. Not a bad weapon in black, but Blood Rapier with this ring is fine as well. Some reason that boss shrine doesn't show up on Ocre's side, I don't think I saw it. Could have been covered by tall sprites. Oh, there's definitely a choice here for Chef Mayhem to make. Obsidian Rapier is an excellent weapon, but grenades are good too. I think the take would probably been the Rapier, but this is fine as well. Regeneration is good, and this Ring of Pain will definitely not make this a pretty good weapon nonetheless. Oh right, it has a +1! Yeah, Boss Shrine has that. So yeah, that's fine then. Forgot about the +1. Ocre dropping Glass Shovel now, but hit that cup. Has Miner's Cap. 3 riders coming in for Ocre. We'll deal with them fine. Always a bit scary to have a lot of riders as soon as you enter a floor. Chef, meanwhile, is frozen in front of a dragon in a Klappa. Healing a beat too early to be able to iframe the dragon's hit. So pretty swarmy floor for Chef Mayhem. Probably Ocre as well, but Ocre not having too many bosses helps. because you have a less chance of getting some dumb mini boss. As a weapon for Ocre, but Chicken Blood Rapier is more than fine, especially now with your opponent down. That regeneration is okay. Oh, that bounce trap bomb dodge. And bomb chomp. Ocre. Killing. Whoa! Excuse me? Didn't wait. Huh? What? Oh, Miner's Cap? That happens with Miner's Cap? What? Oh no, that's such a horrible way to die. Oh. Okay, so I'm pretty sure so digging with this chop ball with Miner's Cap with the glass shovel, or just any infinite shovel. Take Shallow Crown over Miner's. Oh, cancel is very much right. That's not the way I expected Miner's Cap to kill Ocre, though. Ocre's optimizing for possibly hilarious outcomes. Man, that's such an edge case of like the perfect things happening. Like having picking up Bomb Charm literally just earlier in the floor, which prevented Ocre from just bombing to the super secret shop. And then also had Miner's Cap from before. And also the glass shopkeeper didn't die in a timely manner and decided to go into the super secret shop. That one's pretty likely, but getting killed by Bomb Charm feels bad. Ocre has already caught up to Chef Mayhem though. Chef's spending the death time to build up in Zone 1. But really not getting too much more than Ocre has. This spell will be pretty nice though. Okay, Chef is back at the Klappa Dragon situation. We'll just spend grenades and Blast Helm here. Okay, Ocre. Oh, okay. Not having 3 damage. Not having a damage up, I mean. Makes that a bit sketchy. Pseudo 3 damage with Wing of Pain, so 2 damage. I mean, lunges exist as well. Man, there's so much that goes into damage calculation. All this fake and real damage. All this lunge and no lunge. Yeah, that was a spooky spot for Ocre. Chef is not having a fun time either. Oh, this is so bad. Oh no, Chef going down once more. You're picking up a Luck Charm now, has his face to work with once again. Has Regeneration and Ring of Pain, so could be in a pretty happy spot unless some things happen again. Spider preventing Ochre from exiting the shop. I think considering a pulse, but just decide to also Blood Drum, but just deciding to bomb the spider. Just make sure you don't aggro the shopkeeper. As freeze spell though, so it's not the end of the world if that happens. It's fine. It's fine. I've seen way too many Telemonkey takes from Ochre today, whether intentional or not. Okay. I thought we were gonna have another one. How does it go for Ochre? Taking back the accursed bomb charm. That's an interesting kill. Maybe you have a holstered weapon now. I don't really get what that kill was for besides to get off Miner's Cap. Which is fine. Don't want to be aggroing a massive amount of enemies in Zone 5. Slow down a bit, Ochre. Only got half a heart, half a point of armor. 5 hearts left. That's a tier 3 wall, but I do believe we've already seen Food Shop. Why was that pulse for? Just hit the Minotaur again. Whatever, Ochre. On to right side Dead Ringer spawn. We'll do easy left side scoots. Will be a flawless. Has big bombs. And 6 bombs for the Necrodancer, so more than enough to finish this off. One hit left on the Necrodancer, and that will be GG for Ochre. What a fun way to die. But still manages to take the point. In a pretty reasonable time too, given your opponent died in Zone 3 on the after a double death. With the race room time of 13:32. Now you know what happens when you have a glass shovel and Miner's Cap. Usually it won't end up with you dead for not knowing something like this, but this time it will end up with Ochre dying. That was pretty mean. But yeah, Ochre, very good job just continuing on, finishing off the point anyways. Because that was a pretty fast run back, just being able to collect all the items that you need to go, and then going. The two-part process. Get stuff, then go. Got some Eli strats for Ochre, using the Telemonkey in order to take a bomb hit. And Ochre's doing it again. Chef Mayhem, meanwhile. I don't think Chef killed. May have just bought out the entire shop and then eaten chicken. Something like that. Yeah. Seems like it. So, move dig, golden spear for both racers. Cobalt department's already sorted. Mage charm for Ochre. We'll be able to check the rest of this barrel room, so that blood drum hit, paying well off, opening 4 crates and giving 2 grenades off of a single blood drum hit. So a pretty solid early pickup for Ochre. Grenades are definitely good, and armor is as well. Like Chef Mayhem is able to nab the armor with a bit of gold off the golden staff. Oh, if Chef Mayhem times the barrel hit into the blue slime, it can activate the bomb trap, and it works! I don't think that was intentional, just hit it and just hoped that it worked. But that's pretty sick nonetheless. That black chest must have sucked. Chef is walking right past it. Chef kinda doesn't need to kill the mini-boss, can just move dig out. And Ochre swapping off to more stable armor with the chainmail. Definitely not bad. But not too much an improvement, as already had obsidian anyways, so nonetheless, it's still pretty good. The boss will follow you if it's not a bat. But you can just see ya. It's like, you can just be, I'm out of here, and then just run away. If it's a bat or something, a Minotaur might cause problems. There's also a possibility that it covers something, I think. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Never mind. Yeah. Pretty much the only issue is the mini-boss is still alive, which, depending on the mini-boss, can either be an issue or it could be pretty meaningless. After finding a shop, finding peace. There's also damage up on this titanium rapier, but Ochre is too poor. Could use out a curd shovel there, dude. These curd shovel digs. Activate courage. So good. Food shop for Ochre. There's a super secret shop as well, with a blood flail for 8 gold. That's not really something you want. And Ochre saving the gluttony charm will not gluttony off a cookie. Doesn't have enough for things in this shop. Nothing fancy with the rapier for Fortissimo. Win it pretty standard. There's some pretty cool rapier Fortissimo strats that I've seen that I have no clue how you do. But they look cool, and they're like maybe a beat or two faster. I'm not sure how consistent they are is the thing. Ah, that was a pretty bad food chop kill for Chef. Didn't blow up any items, I don't think, though. Yeah, didn't, but did buy the heart containers. Should have just decided to grenade from the beginning, but very possibly unsure of how to hit without getting hurt or blowing up all the items. And Ocre's already out of zone 3. Out a zone ahead. Itty speedy zone 3. The Chef can follow suit. That is last helm for Ocre now. With 13 grenades. Maybe you keep that. Yeah, maybe you keep that. It's you have 13 grenades. What is Crown Telepathy gonna do to you for you that 13 grenades won't? It's 13 grenades with Blast Helm. You would have just been able to just Blast Helm that entire time. You were pretty swarmed as soon as you exited. That would have been a good time to have the last helm. I guess looking for... I don't know exactly what... Probably Crown of Thorns. Can't think of any other headgear that Ocre would want right now. Sunglasses maybe? But probably not. Chef now finishing off Zone 3 as well. Pretty fast and non-consequential Zone 3, especially with Ring of Peace. That was a good pulse from Ocre, taking out the skeleton and the sarcophagus. Great value out of that pulse. Opening the space up as well to push to the exit. Chef's taking quite a few hits here. Oh, that... Wasn't that a chest? It was a chest with an obsidian cap for Ocre, but it's just a crate full of gold for Chef. Feels bad, man. I don't know what would be causing that variance. Most of them have feasts. They might have picked it up at different floors. Spiked ears pick up for Chef. Get some cheese. Not because of spiked ears, but just because they have 3 damage. They're already having 3 damage with the strength charm that you can barely see behind the compass. But seems keen on keeping the spiked ears alive, which you don't need to keep those alive. Oh, big goo hit for Chef. That is pretty bad. Has to slow down, make sure they don't die now. Because Ocre is about to move on to Dead Ringer. So, still about a zone deficit. And 2 Blood Drum hits along with stacking Snowbro a bit. Finish off Headringer for Ochre. Crown of Thorns, definitely not a bad thing to go for Ochre. Would have been happy with just Last Home and 13 grenades though. As we see quite a bit of healing coming out for Ochre. Zone 5 is gonna help a lot if you have a blood weapon or Crown of Thorns, or both. One hit left for Ochre as Chef is on Dead Ringer. His left side spawn will do Oblivion, which will work out, but Ochre has already finished with a race from time of 10:23. GG's. Spooky for Chef here. It's half a cursed heart left. And there it is. Chef finishing off the Necrodancer. Good stuff. And moving on to our third and final seed for this set. Chef Mayhem not really finding anything you go against Ochre with. Ochre is definitely an opponent to behold on a good build. On a bad build, let alone a good build, so need something pretty exceptional with this much ground you need to make up from just not being Ochre Kappa. That gold broadsword is not a bad take. Crack open barrels like Ochre has. Good stuff, but I mean grenades work too. We've been able to get that a lot faster with both broadsword. Both weapons aren't bad to find early on because they can easily get you killed. Maybe not easily, but from time to time you can definitely get a solid amount of items out of it. But looks like Dead Shopkeeper for Ochre will find Pain, Ring of Pain, along with a great weapon. Bit of health as well, some hearts. Did Chef Mayhem just blow up the items? I think that they did. That's a bit of a shame. Getting whacked by the shopkeeper afterwards, too. Pretty rough. Ochre has a bit of time to move on forward now. Picking up a bit of fake armor on the way to the exit. Lightning fast pace from Ochre here. Rolling with Ring of Pain, Obsidian Rapier. Quartz armor definitely can help. Giving up Peace though, Peace could be pretty solid right now, but I would say Ring of Pain is a more stable choice. confident he won't just get destroyed because you have 1 damage. Oh, big hit from Ochre. Fake armor not gonna do anything in that situation. You're gonna take 1 heart of damage, you're gonna take 1 heart of damage. How fake armor works. Okay. Ochre being saved by fake armor there, but slow down a bit. Oh, this is bad. This is not the— oh, look at all these clappers. The mini bosses coming in, the riders are coming in. Staying very calm though, dealing with things one at a time, and it will just run away from the disgustingness. As free scroll on death metal, we'll just use it and wipe out death metal in a blink of an eye. Jeff falling about a zone behind. Ochre is on half a heart though, so could be pretty worthwhile to— oh, okay, never mind. Could be pretty worthwhile to, you know, put pressure on your opponent, maybe put them in a bad situation, slash a mistake happens, but, you know, potion shows up, and health is much less of a concern for Ochre now. Oh yeah, just drumstick too, why not? One tile wall pig. Oh, curse hearts too. I mean, isn't the potion enough? Oh, big digs, sure. Ochre's just rolling in items here. Oh, the big digs are so big! Doesn't really matter, I said Ochre managed to pick up a potion, so no biggie. Hey, Chef Ma'am, finding a glass jaw doesn't jump into it, thankfully. Even if they did, does have something to swap back to. Yeah, Ochre is fast, doing a fast with all of the health that Zone 4 managed to provide. Down to just 2 curse hearts, but sad that potion. Conveniently, very, very conveniently timed potion. It was all planned. So it can take a bunch of hits with fake armor. And for Ochre, will be flawless. Just check red, why not, right? You might find something instead of having the blood magic 3 times. Okay, this is unnecessary. This is unnecessary, Ochre. Unnecessary, but it's faster, and that's what matters. Definitely going for dot passes. This is actually gonna be on the— oh, Ochre, please. Ochre. Ochre! And there we go. Race time of 7:05. Racing against the clock in order to get onto dot fastest. But it won't be enough. The bottom of dot fastest is 7:01. 7:05. Sadly won't cut it. But nonetheless, taking the point. 3-0 over Chef. GG's.